Do you ever feel trapped in your own thoughts, replaying the same situations over and over, analyzing every word, every choice, every what if? Overthinking can make even simple decisions feel overwhelming, drain your energy, and steal your focus. The worst part is that your brain isn't broken, it's just stuck in a loop, trying to solve problems it can fully resolve, while your body and mind remain on high alert. But there's good news. You don't need hours of meditation, complex routines, or self-help strategies to quiet your mind. In this video, I'm going to share a simple 5-minute method that helps you stop overthinking, regain clarity, and calm your racing thoughts fast. You'll learn how to release mental clutter, focus on what truly matters, and reset your brain so you can feel lighter, calmer, and more in control. By the end, you'll see that overthinking isn't a trap you have to live in. It's something you can manage and even dissolve in just 5 minutes. So, take a deep breath, settle in, and let's uncover this simple method that can change how your mind works today. Chapter 1. Why overthinking happens. Overthinking is something everyone experiences at some point, but it can quickly become a mental trap. Our brains are designed to solve problems, anticipate outcomes, and prepare us for challenges. That's why thoughts naturally replace situations or decisions in our minds. The problem arises when this natural process becomes repetitive and uncontrollable. When your brain continuously cycles through the same worries, questions, or scenarios without resolution, you enter a loop of mental noise. Stress, anxiety, decision fatigue, and unresolved emotions amplify this cycle, keeping your mind active long after the initial problem arises. Overthinking often starts as a desire to be responsible, to prepare, or to prevent mistakes. But it spirals into distraction, mental exhaustion, and frustration. Even minor decisions can feel monumental because your mind magnifies potential outcomes, imagining every possibility, risk, or failure. Understanding why overthinking occurs is the first step toward breaking the cycle. It's not about controlling every thought or stopping your brain from thinking. It's about guiding it, focusing it, and learning to release what doesn't serve you. Once you understand that your brain is only doing its job just a little too aggressively, you can take practical steps to redirect your thoughts, calm your mind, and regain mental clarity. Chapter 2. The impact of overthinking on your life. Overthinking isn't just an occasional inconvenience. It can affect every part of your life. When your mind is constantly spinning, decision-making becomes exhausting. You might find yourself stuck in analysis paralysis, unable to make even simple choices. Overthinking also fuels anxiety, as the mind amplifies potential threats or mistakes, often imagining outcomes far worse than reality. Sleep suffers because your brain continues to replay scenarios while your body tries to rest. Energy drains away, leaving you feeling mentally and physically fatigued. Relationships can be impacted as well. Overthinking leads to overanalyzing conversations, reading too much into what others say, and creating tension that doesn't exist. Even your work and creativity suffer because your mind is preoccupied with what-ifs instead of focusing on the present. Over time, constant overthinking builds invisible stress that reduces your resilience and clouds your judgment. Recognizing these impacts is crucial because it motivates you to take action. Your brain isn't the enemy, it's simply By addressing overthinking systematically, you can reclaim your energy, improve reduce anxiety, and create mental space for focus.com and clarity. Chapter 3. Introducing the 5-minute method. Breaking the cycle of overthinking doesn't require hours of meditation or complex techniques. The 5-minute method is designed to be quick, simple, and action-enabled, something you can use anytime, anywhere, to quiet your mind. The principle behind this method is to give your thoughts a structured outlet, focus your attention on what matters, and release unnecessary mental clutter. In just 5 minutes, you can redirect your brain's energy from endless looping to calm, clear focus. This method works because it combines 3 key elements: awareness, expression, and release. First, you become aware of the thoughts that are occupying your mind. Second, you express them, usually through writing or verbal acknowledgement, so that they are no longer trapped inside. Finally, you release the unhelpful thoughts, and reset your attention to the present moment. The beauty of this method is its simplicity. It doesn't rely on prior experience or extensive preparation, and it's versatile enough to apply whenever overthinking strikes. By following these steps consistently, you can gradually train your brain to process thoughts more effectively, reduce mental clutter, and reclaim a sense of calm, all in just 5 minutes. Chapter 4. Step-by-Step 5-Minute Method. Here's how the 5-minute method works in practice. 1. Pause and breathe. Stop what you're redoing. Sit comfortably and take slow, deep breaths. Inhale for 4 counts. Hold for 2. Exhale for 6. This immediately signals your nervous system to relax. 2. Brain dump. Write down all racing thoughts, worries, decisions, regrets, and what-ifs. The goal is to transfer these from your mind onto paper, clearing space for focus. 3. Focus on one thought. Choose one thought that requires attention. Analyze it calmly. Is there an action you can take, or is it something beyond your control? Decide and make a mental note. 4. Release the rest. Consciously allow all other thoughts to go. Remind yourself that you can revisit them later if necessary, but they don't need your energy right now. 5. Reset with grounding. Close your eyes or look around the room. Notice 5 things you can see, 4 things you can feel, 3 sounds, 2 smells, and 1 taste. This sensory awareness helps your mind return to the present. Within 5 minutes, your brain feels lighter. Mental clutter is reduced, and you regain clarity. The key is consistency. The more you practice, the faster your mind learns to redirect its energy, and the less time you spend trapped in overthinking loops. Chapter 5. How to make this a daily habit. Using the 5-minute method once can be powerful, but consistent practice transforms overthinking into manageable thinking. Incorporate it into your morning or evening routine, or use it whenever you notice your mind spiraling. Small, intentional pauses throughout the day, even 1 or 2 minutes, reinforce the habit. Keep a notebook or digital note ready to jot down racing thoughts anytime they appear. Over time, your brain starts recognizing the method as a signal to calm down and refocus. The cumulative effect is remarkable. Reduced anxiety, improved sleep, sharper focus, and greater emotional resilience. You begin to notice patterns in your thoughts, identify triggers for overthinking, and handle stress more effectively. Eventually, your mind stops wandering endlessly and starts operating with purpose. Remember, overthinking is normal, but it doesn't have to control your life. By dedicating just 5 minutes a day to this simple practice, you reclaim mental space, calm your thoughts, and give yourself the clarity and peace you deserve. Before you go, take a moment and notice how your mind feels. Overthinking doesn't mean your brain is broken. It means it is carrying too much at once. The good news is, you have the power to redirect it. With just a few minutes of intentional focus, you can release mental clutter, quiet racing thoughts, and reclaim clarity. Remember, it's not about stopping thoughts entirely. It's about guiding them, letting go of what doesn't serve you, and bringing attention back to the present. The more you practice this simple 5-minute method, the easier it becomes to manage overthinking, reduces stress, and make decisions with confidence. Take a deep breath, feel the mental weight lift slightly, and know that calm, clarity, and control are always within reach. Your mind can reset, one thought at a time.